Okay. Picking shows 2020, the worst thing I make. We simply go through the upcoming anime season. This would be summer 2020, and figure out what we're watching for that, or what I'm watching for that. Um, and then after that, I think we'll probably jump into a little bit of uh, DSX. Wow, my brain shut the fuck off. Uh, yeah, why not? All right, starting off, ReZero. Starting from zero in another world, season 2. Even after dying countless times, Subaru finally ended the threat of the White Whale and defeated the witch's cult Sin Archbishop, representing Sloth. Petaljuice, Roman Conti, but only shortly after overcoming a tragic ending and reuniting with his beloved Amelia, Subaru learns that Rem has been erased from this world, having fallen victim to the fog of the White Whale's elimination in the midst of Subaru's death loop. With the White Whale now gone, Subaru and Amelia are forced to confront a reality they never dreamed would happen. So, this makes it sound like, if you haven't seen the original ReZero, this show should be renamed to Sacrobolic Tries and Fails to Reach Japanese. It could be renamed that, Pache, but I here's the thing. I could try and pronounce it better, but isn't it part of the charm that I read it completely incorrect? I think that's part of the charm. So this is the second season of ReZero, which is an incredibly... which is an anime I had an interesting opinion on, because when I first watched it, I absolutely loved the first half of it. And I really just absolutely hated the second half of it. But rewatching it, I kind of enjoyed the whole thing, but to a lesser degree. No, it isn't. No, it's part of the charm. No, that's the fun of it. That's the fun of it, is I struggle to say things in other languages. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna give this one a go. So this is actually going to be, there's only 153 entries. This is actually going to be a really short one, because the virus is still fucking with is still fucking up the anime seasons. So this isn't going to be a very long episode of this, actually. So we'll be probably going on to DSX really quick. So this is the Yahari Ore no Sheishun Love Comedy wa Machigataru Kan. Is the third season of my teen romance comedy, Snafu. I read the manga a little bit, but I never ended up going all the way through it. Okay, so I actually... Entertainment is fucked by it. Nah, Pache, you crazy. You crazy. That's the fun. You gotta learn to laugh at things. So, yeah, yeah, so this is a pretty popular series. I read a bit of the manga, but I kind of got gimped by how much I could read of it. So I'll definitely check it out at some point. So we're going to save Season 3 for later. Disney is having money issues? How is Disney having money issues because they keep buying shit and then they don't make their investment back? How is this happening? How did this occur? Because they do a lot of money sinks. So this is Sword Art Online Alicization War of Underworld second season, which that one I did say completely correct. That is in fact Alicization. So this is the second season of the War Underworld arc, which I have marked to watch. It's a fall 2019. So it's interesting that I haven't seen this. I think I didn't watch this because I assumed this would be going on for way longer than it ended up doing. So I'll definitely have to check that out. We'll add that. I'm committed to Sword Art on this point, so yeah, we'll definitely give that a little bit of a look-sees. In no Shao Bowtie Ni no Show. This is the second season of Fire Force. And I thought the first season of Fire Force was hot garbage. They made movies that were extremely expensive. They were unable to release them to cinemas. Oh, so they actually started putting themselves, like, if they had money problems, they probably put themselves pretty heavily in the red in order for that to have become an issue. Um, which was clearly not a very great business decision. But yeah, that's surprising to hear. I guess we'll just have to see how that's going. But yeah, Fire Force, created by the same creator as Soul Eater, is terrible. It's terrible. So I actually have no interest in season 2. The God of High School, also the parks. Oh, they've been closed for so long. Yeah, okay, I gotcha. So they've just been draining resources. Twitch will sometimes lock me out of features until I update. Like you had the features before, and then they're just like, you can't use this because you haven't updated. Similar things I feel like happen with like PSN, where they like force you to update your PSN before they let you online. They need maintaining and can't make money. Yeah, no, I gotcha. I understood when you mentioned the parks. But yeah, so I assume you've updated then, made. Okay, God of High School I think is based on a webcomic, isn't it? It all began as a fighting tournament to seek out for the best fighter among all high school students in Korea. Mori-jin, a taekwondo specialist and a high school student, soon learns that there's something much greater beneath the stage of the tournament. Hey! Streaming! What is going on? It has been a long time. Stopping by to say hello. Gotta keep working. No, I gotcha. I haven't seen you on in a while, but I also haven't been on Twitch in like a week because I ended up taking a week off. I'll try and pop in if I see you on, though. Good to see you again. Everyone is orange. I think chatbot just makes everything orange. Yeah, I've been working a lot. Gotcha. All right. Yeah, so we both been pretty busy. Yeah, it's good to see you. It's been a while. Always nice for a nice stop by. Just doing the worst show I make. So seems like everybody is much less active on Twitch. Yeah, I mean, I took a week off. I'm planning to go like full throttle into it again. But I was getting some burnout. You know what I'm saying? So I had to take a chill. Let's see. Yeah. So this is based on, I believe, a Korean webcomic. Which never particularly interested. Yeah, same with you, man. Yeah. Yeah, this never, honestly, God of High School never interested me. It looks interesting as an anime. It does have an 8.9. I don't know. Maybe I'll dip. Should I dip my toes into this? Anyway, I'll keep lurking. All right, well, thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good work. Have a good work. That's a thing people say. Have a good work. This was not the case, and there's just no quality options, and I wasted a few minutes. I wish people were less active than I could set stream to 1970s TV quality. Well, on the plus side, made this one only requires audio options. This is the audio portion. We'll restart the stream when we're done with picking shows. It shouldn't take too long. This is getting pretty good ratings. This is 8.19. I've never had any interest in this, and reading it, I still have no interest. Oh, there's no reviews. Stats. Most of them are 10s, 9s, and 8s, and 7s. This is a pretty interesting graph with a little bit of a spike. AKA Sack on Mal. That is exactly what Oh my god, I should have called it Sack on Mal. Oh, that would have been such a better title. SACing MAL. Oh, shit. I should have called it SACing MAL Summer 2020. I'm writing this shit down. Someone write this down. I'm writing this down. Hang on. I'm writing this down right now. I'm renaming the entire series. Let's see. Hang on. This whole series just got renamed. That's such a good title. Oh my god. I've always hated picking shows as the name for this show. So yeah, I think I mean, I have a lot of my plate anyway. I think we're at like what 400 something on my watch list. So I think I'm actually going to skip God of High School and only come back if I start hearing really good things about it. Um, let's see. Mal Gakuin no Fute Kigosha Shijo Sakayo no Mao no Shiso Tensai Shite Shison Tachi no Gakue. The Misfit of Demon King Academy. That is a lot of words to say very little. Okay, no, the actual title is The Misfit of Demon King Academy. History's strongest demon king reincarnates and goes to school with his descendants. Okay, see, that I believe. I was like, Misfit of Demon King Academy. There's a lot of words in there that's not up there. After 2,000 years have passed, the ruthless Demon Lord has just been reincarnated, but his aptitude at an academy for nurturing candidates for Demon Lords is inept. Having the capability to destroy humans, elementals, and gods after a long period of countless wars and strife, Arnos, the Demon Lord, became sick and tired of all that and longed for a peaceful world, so he decided to reincarnate to the future. However, what awaited him after his reincarnation is a world too used to peace that his descendants became too weak due to a huge weakening in magical powers. This sounds terrible. I love it. I love it. I need to see what this is. This sounds awful. I rewatched a bit of your Innocent Sin playthrough, and when you saw the executives of the Mass Circle, you said, "This is the most anime Persona game." I did say that. That was a direct quote. I did say that. Oh, fucking P2 was a trip. Alright, yeah, I've got to see what's going on with that shit. Alright. Kanjo Ikari Shimasu. Rent a girlfriend. Well, I'm not even gonna read this. I'm just gonna immediately add it. Dumped by his girlfriend, emotionally shattered college student Kazuya Kinoshita attempts to appease the void in his heart through a rental girlfriend from a mobile app. This sounds shady as fuck. I don't remember if I said this during the stream, but Innocent Sin was very much inspired by Super Sentai. If their mass didn't make that obvious, you didn't say that, but it wasn't required. I definitely got the vibe. At first, Chizuru Mizuhara seems to be the perfect girl with everything he could possibly ask for. Great looks and a cute, caring personality. Upon seeing mixed opinions on her profile after the first date, and still tormented by his previous relationship, Kazi believes that Chizuru is just playing around with the hearts of men and leaves her a negative rating. Angry at her client's disrespect towards her, Chizuru reveals her true nature, sassy and temperamental, the complete opposite of Kazuya's first impression. At that very moment, Kazuya receives news of his grandmother's collapse and is forced to bring Chizuru along with him to the hospital. Oh shit, I see where this is going. Although it turns out to be nothing serious, his grandmother is ecstatic that Kazuya has finally found a serious girlfriend, which had always been her wish. Unable to tell her the truth, Kazuya and Chihiro are forced into a fake relationship, acting as if they were truly lovers. That sounds amazing. I can't wait. Okay, I'm definitely in with that shit. Alright. This is a long loading process. What is happening right now? Hello? Did Mal just go down? This would be the most inconvenient time for Mal to go down. What? No, I don't give a shit about Facebook. I apparently don't know how to use this website. Which is also why the play just kept escalating. Find Joker, fight Cult, fight Mass Bad Guys. I never expect the Third Reich to show up aliens. Server is down for everyone. What the fuck are the odds? Oh, shit. Okay. Alright. Okay. How are we gonna do this? Um... Okay. Alright, so here's what I'll do, I think. I'll download the video file. I'll download this video file and I'll create it an edited version of picking shows. And we'll go on to DSX, and then we'll pop back into picking shows after doing DSX for a while, and we'll just flop between the two, like a fish. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Because no one, like the VODs for like DSX and picking shows aren't a huge deal, so we can edit this shit up, is what I think I'll do. I think we'll edit this. What time is it? It's 10:41, so it's still a bit early to do a hard cut. So I think I'm going to edit the stream information, and we'll go into picking shows, and then we'll come back and see if this works later. Wow. What are the odds of that? What are the odds of a midstream death? There we go. Let's see. Alright. Have a great night, Arsic. Let's see. 1995, a college student is trying to get his girlfriend, Kumiko, back from serial killer Sid Davis. He meets Detective Koyoji Kuzunoha, but the two are killed by Sid. The student wakes up and meets Ray, Koyoji's assistant. He now has Koyoji's soul inside him and assumes his identity and goes to find Sid and save Kumiko. 1996, a group of students in Lunar Vale play the Persona game to see their future. They're struck by lightning and meet Philemon, who give them personas. The city is attacked by demons. The group splits off. One for the main story, one for Snow Queen to save the city. Alright, have a good night, Arsic. Thanks for stopping by. Tonight's tea is still English breakfast, because that's what it's going to be for a long time. And finally, we can return to picking shows. The worst thing I make. Actually, now I've rebranded it to SACing MAL. We can return to SACing MAL. Alright. Decadensei. Densei. Sure, Decadensei. Why not? Let's see. Many years have passed since humanity was driven to the brink of extinction by the sudden emergence of unknown life forms, Gadol. Those humans that survived now dwell in a 3,000 meter high mobile fortress, Decadensei, built to protect themselves from the Gadol threat. Denizens of Decadensei fall into two categories: gears, warriors who fight the Gadol daily, and tankers, those without skills to fight. One day, Natsumi, a tanker girl who dreams of becoming a gear, meets Surly Kubaragi, an armor repairman of Decadensei. This meeting between the seemingly two opposites, the girl with a positive attitude who never gives up on her dreams, and the realist who's given up on his, will eventually shake the future course of the world. I guarantee you one of these dies, and this is going to be terrible. In fact, I'm so confident that one of them is going to die, and it's going to be a terrible show, that I am not going to watch it. Although, Studio Nut. So that's Studio Nut. Monster Musume no Oshi Hasan. Monster Girl Doctor. In the town of Lindworm, where monsters and humans coexist, Dr. Glenn runs an exemplary medical clinic for monster girls with his Lamia assistant, Safi. Whether receiving a marriage proposal by a centaur, injured in battle, palpitating the injury of a mermaid, or stuttering the delicate wounds of flesh golem, Dr. Glenn performs his job with grace and confidence. But when an unsavory character seeks to steal a harpy egg, how will the unflappable Dr. Glenn respond? So I have seen this, and it looks like really weird and awkward fetish bait. And to be into, like, one of the images from the trailer is he, like, shoves his hand into, like, a mermaid's gills, and it's all wet and slimy, and I'm like, ugh. Uh. So I honestly am more in out of morbid curiosity than anything. I've unmuted, correct? I always get worried about unmuting. Yeah, okay, I have unmuted. Cool. All right, yeah, I'll give that a shot. Wait, I don't think we've added much so far, have we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. All right. Uzaki-chan wo asobite. Tai, whatever. Uzaki-chan wants to hang out. I mostly know about Uzaki-chan from a controversy where she was used as a mascot for a blood drive, and people in the West threw a fit because she has really large breasts. And people are like, oh, look at them, like, sexualizing this character. Oh, that's so sexist. So, I mostly know about her from that. I don't really know anything about the character. Sakura Shinichi's one wish is for a little peace and quiet, but Uzaki Hana, his boisterous, well-endowed upperclassman, has other plans. All she wants is to hang out and poke fun at him. With the help of her chipper charm and peppy persistence, this might be the start of a beautiful relationship. Okay, so this sounds like one of those anime and the long line of girl bullies boy anime lists that have been coming out nonstop. And this one just does not. This one has not struck me as sounding particularly interesting. Peter Grill to Kenja no Jikan. Peter Grill in The Philosopher's Time. The Philosopher's Time. Okay. 1999, Innocent Sin. You know this. Time Split 2000, Eternal Punishment. You'll see later. Right, yeah, because the world is destroyed. 2002, A My City is a test city for technology, and new virtual reality comes. The hacker and his friend Hitomi steal beta pass. The hacker meets a Native American spirit who takes him on a vision quest to see people's final moments, which will help him on his journey. They acquire a comp and release a demon named Namisa, who possesses Hitomi, the hacker in the group. The Spookies, that's the greatest name for a group ever, seek to get fucked every other group to uncover My City's cyber demonic secrets. That's Soul Hackers. Peter Grill is known throughout the land as the world's strongest fighter. He has a girlfriend who's steadily trying to get closer with. Life is good for him until he realizes that dozens of women who want to bear strong children are all vying for his... Well, okay, first off, look at this fucking guy. This is the most generic character I've designed. Okay, it's not the most generic. The fucking dude from Another had the most generic character design. This guy is not unique, though. Yeah, I'll give that a go. That sounds interesting. It's also only 12 minutes an episode, so it'll be a pretty quick watch. Jesus Christ. Dokyu Hentai H Eros. Superheroes. Oh my. In a world on the verge of a great disaster that began 5 years ago, heroes, with the help of a device called H-Eros, use the power of Ecchi, H, and erotic power, Ero, to save the planet from libido-devouring monsters. Enjo Reto and Hoshino Kirara are childhood friends who have drifted apart from each other. One day, they're caught in a battle against a sensor bug that feeds on human sexual energy to evolve. After successfully taking down the enemy, they join a group of heroes like them, using the erotic power of heroes to fight off enemies. 2009, Persona 3, I don't consider Q canon, fuck off Atlas, 2011, Persona 4, 2012, 13, 14, P4 spin-offs, 2016, Persona 5. What is this plot? We're fighting libido-devouring insects with the power of porn. If that's not a show that I need to watch, what is? Superheroes. No Gun, No Life Season 2. This is the second season of The Guy with the Gun for the Head. I still haven't watched that. I'll still check it. Oh my god, it had like an 8 for a while. Now it's plunged down to a 6.9. What did it get review bombed? Nope. I think it just shit the bed at the end. Fair enough. Let's see. Gibiate. The story takes place in Japan. The year is 2030, and Earth has become completely overrun by a viral named Gibiade. Gibia. Sorry, I was just trying to say the word again. That turns infected people into various different monsters based on their age, sex, and race. Okay. A samurai and a ninja from the early Edo period. I'm sorry. Travel through time and arrive in a ruined Japan to aid a professor working on a clue for the virus. Together they fight countless Gibia monsters, outlaws, and other fierce foes on their journey to save mankind. Gibiate was created by the Gibiat Project, a global IP development group consisting of internationally renowned Japanese creators such as Yoshitake Amano, Naoki Sorweza, Yozo Koshira, Yoshida Brothers, world-renowned shamisen group, and Sugizo. Mother would be pissed if I said that wrong. Guitarist from Lunacy in X Japan. Okay, so this is created by a super group. It sounds terrible, though. Okay, yeah, it is Soul Hackers. Okay. Soul Hackers looks kind of interesting. I don't know. Leader of the Spooky. Spooky is his real Spooky. His real name is Masahiro Sakurai. He's the guy smoking. Okay, hang on. Let me pop back. Okay. Alright. I like that he just looks like a guy and everyone else is a bunch of fucking weirdos. Yeah. This genuinely sounds terrible. But it's apparently made by a fucking super group. So I'm kind of interested. Like, this could be a beautiful disaster, is what I'm saying. Alright, Lapis re-likes. My joke is Masahiro Sakurai is the name of the Smash Bros. Director. Oh, shit, yeah, he is. Based on a mixed media project that blends fantasy, magical girl, and idol elements. I'm okay. Lapis Relights will follow a group of students as they train to become idols. Together, they use the magic of music and magic of, well, literal magic in their performances. Soul Hackers is great. Oh, so this isn't about magical girls. This is about music. I might take back my early watch list. I don't know about that. I don't know if I want to watch just an idol show. I don't know. I don't think I'm ready. I don't think I'm ready for just an idol show. Hang on. Backpedal. Backpedal on that. I'm not ready for just an idol show. Okay, Muyo Turoji no Mahoritsu Sodan Jumisho second season, which is Maho and Ryoji's Bureau of Supernatural Investigation season 2. Soul Hackers is great. It doesn't take itself all too seriously and is awesome fusion music. So this is the second season of Supernatural Investigation, which I gave a 5, which means it was okay, and thus the second season isn't worth my time. Good to know. Good to know me. Shout out. Let's see. Koito producer, Evil Love, Mr. Love, Queen's Choice. A girl inherits a company that is almost bankrupt from her late father. Lacking the funds, she must now become the producer herself in order to save the company from collapse. During her work, she meets 4 boys: financial expert Zen, the idol Kira, police officer Haku, and leading neuroscience That took such a hard jump. Leading neuroscientist Simon and is suddenly involved with the conspiracies and mysteries over the existence of special powers known as evil. that that didn't go the direction I thought that was gonna go. That went so weird. What is this based on? This is based on a game. Music, slice of life, superpower, romance, shoujo. Well, the guy who posted that dream list wanted thought, so I sent him screenshots of our discussion, and we angered him over the composer since we said arcade music wouldn't work. But that's the only part. Uh he wants me to send you Ace Combat music that composer made. Okay. Fair enough, I guess. We'll see if I'll amend my opinion. He took no issue with anything. Okay, fair enough. I admitted I haven't actually listened to too much. Like, I mostly know him from like Street Fighter and shit. Um, all I'm getting from this is a director who's done some stuff, but I'm not getting a lot. Honestly, I it does sound interesting, but I think I'll pass. I kind of want to do more passes because I've been overloading myself with anime projects. Umiyon. It's a pop and cute everyday anime based on the four koma manga featuring characters from Ume Masume Pretty Derby. So honestly, Ume Masume Pretty Derby was pretty good. It's only 3 minutes. Honestly, this could be worth a watch at the very least, just as a fun little side thing. All right. Koyo Koyo Jinzoku no Hanayome. I've actually read this description just because I saw the thumbnail and I was like, "What the fuck was going on with this shit?" But I'll read it anyway. If you're a giant and a dwarf, you might be pregnant with men. One day, Koichi, a boy's school student, is summoned to another world while masturbating. It's giant's country where a much larger race lives. The first prince of the country, Caius, who appears in front of him, enthusiastically stared at Koichi and proposed, "I want you to be my bride and give birth to my baby." The complete edition with explicit scenes was distributed via online via Comic Festa Anime Zone. The censored version was broadcast in Tokyo MX. The database entry reflects the censored TV version of the anime. Um, so this is an anime about a teenage boy who gets isekai'd to get fucked in another world. He gets isekai'd and then gets fucked by a giant and impregnated, which is certainly, oh, and it's apparently only have a 6 minute duration. So it's certainly a show for someone. Ninja Collection. Set in modern day Tokyo where dreams and desires are afloat, a group of ninjas called the Tokeshu is set to stop the spread of darkness that prevails in the world using ancient techniques passed down through the generations. This sounds kind of like Ninja Scroll. Oh, related to Yami Shiba. Japanese ghost stories. Oh, really? I wonder how so. Maybe this is based on one of those. Well, anyway, modern ninjas, you know what I'm saying? Ani ni Sukeru Kusuri wa Nai 4. Um, Adaption of Please Take My Brother Away. Okay. Well, let's go back. Let's go on a journey here. Shi Miao is stuck with her irresponsible brother, Shi Fen, who lives in a never-ending fear of his younger sister's stormy temper. As the siblings continue enjoying their carefree high school days alongside their friends and classmates, they realize that there's truly no cure for family. Okay, so this seems like a sort of like Chinese, Imagineer. Okay, like slice of life sibling comedy with no romance tags, so there's no incest going on. Well, that's interesting, I guess. I'm gonna go pass on that. Cho Futsu Toshi Kashiwa Densetsu R, a gag anime set in Kashiwa featuring high school girls and a mysterious creature. Okay, so this is just a gag comedy. I'm not super big on gag comedies, to be honest. Get up, get live, hashtag Gara Gara. The story of the voice actor X 2D Entertainer project centers on inspiring comedian entertainers who all gather at SSS, a talent agency for comedians. The story portrays the friction and jealousy in their rivaling careers, as well as their admiration towards industry veterans, their disappointments, and the obstacles to their success. They aspire to become the greatest entertainers in Japan and the world. All right. Well. Elding babies are Atama-stain babies. The girl forms a hula club, but the new coronavirus disease, COVID-19, has halted further club activity. It will outline various preventative measures against the virus. So this seems like a educational show for children. Okay. Obake Zukan. The Obake Zukan series illustrates various monsters and spirits and explains why they're scary. All right. Fair enough. La 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 Coco 2 is a prequel to La 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 Coco about a girl who loves cute things so much that her daily routine is finding them. Okay, so this is just a kid show about finding cute shit. Okay, enough of that. Continuing, we've all seen all this bullshit. That devolved into nonsense, but whatever, you get the point. We've read all of these entries at this point. I'm not going to argue it, but I said that Shunsuke Kida would be a great choice for Dark Fantasy. And, all right, hang on. Let me mute. So, because this has to go up on YouTube in its full form. So let's see what we got here. Does this say his comment? Yes. Honestly, I wasn't a big fan of most of Demon Souls' original soundtrack. Other than, of course, Made in Estrella. This is a song Shinsuke Kida did. No, I gotcha. Don't worry. But yeah, this is all stuff we've seen before. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Demon Souls' soundtrack other than, like, Made in Estrella, which is fucking killer. Alright, O&As. These all seem Chinese. They all look Chinese. Nihon Shinbotsu 2020. Shortly after Tokyo Olympics 2020, that didn't even happen. A major earthquake. Oh, I'm so sorry, creators of Nihon Shinbotsu 2020. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hits Japan. Amidst the chaos, siblings Ayumu and Go of the Mato household begin to escape the city with their family of 4. The sinking Japanese archipelagos, however, relentlessly pursue the family. Plunged into extreme conditions, life and death, and the choice of meeting and parting in the face of dreadful reality. The Muto siblings believe the future and acquire the strength to survive with utmost effort. Alright. So this is like a Netflix family show about like a huge earthquake that just sinks Japan. When an Japan is very large. I don't know this for certain, but wouldn't a fucking earthquake that sinks Japan also cause major devastation across the entire world? Like, Japan is a pretty big series of islands. I don't think the world would get out of that unscathed. Mao Dao Zhu Shi Q. This chibi spin-off of Mao Du Zhu Shi Q, which was about those two guys. Grandmaster of demonic cultivation, the founder of diabolism. Jean, the state of immortality that all cultivators strive to achieve. However, there's a dark energy that lies underneath the forbidden Mao Do, or demonic path. Though unfortunate series of tragedies, this is the path of the cultivator Wei Wuxian experiments with during his teachings. His rise in power is accompanied by chaos and destruction, but his reign of terror comes to an abrupt end when the cultivation clans overpower him and he's killed by his closest ally. 13 years later, Wei Wuxian is reincarnated in the body of a lunatic and reunited with Lan Wangji, a former classmate of his. This marks the beginning of a supernatural mystery that plagues the clans and threatens to disrupt their everyday life. Mao Du Zishi follows the two men on their mission to unravel the mysteries of the supernatural world, fighting demons, ghosts, and other cultivators. The two end up forming a bond that neither of them have expected. Okay, so this is like a chibi like spin-off show of like a cultivation kind of shit. Wushan Wu Xing. Fog Hill of the Five Elements. I assume this is another cultivator thing. New Wushen Du Chanzhao 2. Cooking with Valkyries 2. Which one of these words is Valkyries in Chinese? ONA, aka Chinese anime, Netflix stuff, 4-minute fetish bait involving like the best thing. That is a cute fucking design, actually. That fucking pink girl, look at that. Look at that fucking design. Holy shit. Can we get a close-up on that without me getting fucking taken down by YouTube? Look at that. Look how fucking cute that is. Holy shit. Oh my god. Alright, anyway. This is about... Join the table with Valkyries this summer for a feast of mouth-watering food and heartwarming memory. These are just ladies cooking. This is cute girls do cooking. Shan Bao Fuyao Lu. Legend of Exorcism. Chanmao period. Kong Hong Zhuan, a young man who was ignorant of worldly affairs, came to Chang'an with 3 important tasks and entered the Great Tang's exorcist department. Inside the department, he led a ragtag group of Yao vanquishing experts together with Li Jinglong, commander of the Lungwu army. And this is the story of how they wrote out the Great Tang's Yao vanquishing records. Okay. So this is about fighting demons. Oh, is this 3D? It is. Okay. Oh my god, it is all Chinese. It is all Chinese. Okay. Finren Zhao Jian Xuan. A poor and ordinary boy from a village joins a minor sect in Jianghu and becomes an unofficial disciple by chance. How will Han Li, a commoner by birth, establish a foothold for himself in this sect? With his mediocre aptitude, he must successfully traverse the treacherous path of cultivation and avoid the notice of those who do him harm. This story of an ordinary mortal who, against all odds, clashes with devilish demons and ancient celestials in order to find his own path towards mortality. Because, of course, it's about cultivation. You ever seen Yona of the Dawn? No, it's been on my list forever. It was an anime that mixed Japanese and Chinese culture together. It also has a read the manga loser adaptation. Yeah, no, I have had it on my list for a while, but I've never actually I never sat down for it. Yu Yao. Today, the Imperial Court is soliciting traversals, giving them various positions according to their talents, changing civilization after the fall, and trying to create a new world. Zhao Yunqi is just an ordinary young master mixed with the court in disguise as a spy. Excuse me. You have it on Blu-ray? Oh, cool. Nice. to save his father. However, he was recognized by one hired specifically to spot such spies, and the two engaged in an epic battle of wits. When two jointly prevented a terrifying conspiracy, they found that the Traversals secretly established an alliance to overthrow those in power and build a new society of peaceful coexistence. Zhao Yunqi and his party were forced to participate in this battle. Okay. Okay, interesting. Are you okay? That one actually sounds like it could be interesting. Wu Dong Quan Kian Kun, second season, something like that. The Great Yan Empire exists in a world where respect can only be earned through strength. Within this Great Yan Empire, the four great clans have always stood above the rest. Among them, a particular incident in the Lin clan resulted in the banishment of a certain individual who went on to start his own family in hopes of one day being recognized again by the Lin clan and rejoining them. Hailing. I thought that was the word hailing. From a banished family of the Great Lin clan when Lin Dong was very young. He watched powerless as his talented father was easily crushed and crippled by the overwhelming genius of the Great Lin clan, Lin Lang Shan. When despairing father, with a despairing father, a heartbreaking grandfather, a suffering family, ever since that fateful day, Lin Dong has been driven by a deep purpose to take revenge on the man who had taken everything and more from his family. Armed with nothing but willpower and determination, join Lin Dong as he unknowingly discovers a destiny greater than he could ever hope to imagine when he stumbles upon a mysterious stone talisman. That sounds actually terrible. Funimation just took the Part 1 AMD Part 2 Blu-ray and put the discs in a box together, like the discs say Yona of the Dawn Part 1 Disc 1 and Yona of the Dawn Part 2 Disc 1. Hey, you know what? It works. Shizi Gay, Hua Yu Yan, Day, Kwang Zhang Shi. Fucking mouthful. Song of Time. A lot easier to say. On the far side of the Milky Way, there's a planet gestating magical power, Wilholland. There are 4 different countries on this magical continent. Why is it always 4? The ancient and mysterious Eastern Empire, Huang, the free and open Nanyang Island country, Tapaz, the ironclad Western Republic, Varsiris, and that does not sound Chinese. Maybe it is. And civilized and elegant Belian gang, Agnesia. All countries enshrine the high god and obtain the gift of divine power. Although there are occasional conflicts, most people enjoy a peaceful life. Until the era of 3836, when a mysterious man in black suddenly came with an unknown dark force, but found himself in the wrong place at the wrong time. Fortunately, the established fate was as recorded in the time document in his hand. Verhallen opened a new parallel world. That genuinely sounds awful. Have you ever seen Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon? Of course you have, everyone. I saw it when I was really young. Like, really young. I barely remember anything about it. I think I remember the choreography more than anything. And, of course, the wire work. This is the 4th season of Ling Jian Zun. Only the 2nd season has any information. In Zefeng City, the reputation of the Chu family was known as a collapsed clan, but one day Chu Xing confidently applied for the second family, Shui family, Lui Zhang. His actions might be arrogant, but Chu Xing had more knowledge about the future than anyone thought. In another life, Chu Xing was a brave warrior from his family when the war between Shu clan and the Shui tore apart 2 families. Okay. Ling Long Incarnation Part 2. In the what the fuck? This looks like some Final Fantasy shit. In the not too distant future, the human world has been overpopulated. Humanity marched to the stars in search of a new home, and just as this was going on, the moon's alignment caused earthquakes to ripple across the world. I'm not sure that makes sense. Lasting several decades, humanity was demolished. When the land finally recovered, humanity re-emerged to face this strange yet familiar world. Will we, who once lorded over this domain, still remain masters of this world? If the moon caused earthquakes over the planet for decades, wouldn't everything be gone? Would this even be survivable? Wouldn't there just be open lava spouts and shit everywhere? How did the moon cause massive earthquakes on the planet without crashing into it? I once saw a movie in a bargain bin called Shaolin Monks vs. Zombies, and I always joked about getting it, but when my mom said, if you want it, I'll give you the $5, and it was gone, I saw it on TV, though. It was exactly as I thought it was. Awesome. Shin Megami Tensei 5 plot linked. There you go. Nailed it. You play a Final Fantasy character. That looks like a Final Fantasy character. All right, what do we got here? We got May, Shuzi Day, Ying, Yangshi, Yija 2. I'm gonna say it's about exorcism. Maybe cultivation and exorcism. Oh, the good for nothing on Myoji family. Oh, interesting. So this is a Chinese cartoon about the concept of onmyoji. Okay, China. Okay. 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 Sure. Sure. Why not? No judgment. Liu Yi Xuanqi. Cultivation. Why is every Chinese show about cultivation? That's what I said. Everything is about cultivation. That one is actually about onmyoji, which is much weirder of a choice. I mean, cultivation is cool, but everything is about cultivation, it seems. Jian Feng Jian Yu Lu. In ancient Shenzhou, humans and demons had been in constant dispute for thousands of years. The demon princess from Tushan, Bai Binglan, and the human Zhang Quangyun met each other due to a misunderstanding. In order to investigate the enemy country, Bai Binglan became Zhang Quangyun's companion. As they travel together, Zhang Quangyun discovers a conspiracy. Sure. Shaolin Monks vs. Zombies animated. Get on it, China. You heard her. Get on it, China. Oh, right. What do we got here? Da Wang Bu Gaoxing 2, The Furious Yama. This is 2? There isn't even a link to the first season of Da Wang Bu Gaoxing. Hi, Mal. Can I get a fucking link to... Can we find out what this is? Here we go. Here we go. We follow the daily life of Zhao Lu, a young Yama, god and judge of the dead, who is afraid of... Is that true? Is that true? Okay. Who's afraid of ghosts. In order to properly reign the underworld, she will have to face her fears. Okay, so it's about a girl who's afraid of ghosts, but she has to judge the dead. Sure. Why not? Get up, get live, hashtag Gara Gara episode 0 is the thing of get up, get live, Gara Gara, which we've already read. Is Mal down again? Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Could you imagine? Could you fucking imagine? Yuan Long. An adaptation of Ren Yuan's novel Yuan Long. First Dragon. Fair enough. Ren Lei Baoguan. After this is more about me mispronouncing Chinese than me mispronouncing Japanese at this point. After the end of the world, there's a mysterious museum left in the world. No one knows where the collection came from. Are these seemingly funny historical relics proof of the existence of real humans? No, humans are fake. Don't believe it. Quan Shi Hong Zhao Du Ba, fourth season. The main character of the show is Little Red Bean who dreams of being eaten. Yo! That sounds. Oof. Meng Yo, Duan Huang. Apparently, the actual title is Shaolin versus Evil Dead, but Shaolin Monks versus Zombies is better title, so I'm going to keep calling it that. Have you seen Shaolin Soccer? Because I haven't, but I've seen clips and they look amazing. Due to the dissipation of the heavenly scripture powers, Duan Huang will face adversity. Wu Taiji's is ordered to repair the heavenly scriptures. In order to perfect the heavenly scripture powers, you need to relive the story originally recorded in the heavenly scripture. Wu Tianji took the god beast, the angel pig, to the city. The god beast, the angel pig, to the ancient city of Duan Huang. Just when she had no idea how to start repairing the scripture, she accidentally strayed into the world of the frescoes in the Mogo Guao caves. I don't know what any of that meant. I saw part of it on TV. I think my brother was watching it. Yeah, it looks nuts. San Sandi, Izoju, Chufang. Cool. Automatically recommends Hidamari Sketch, though, and Kuroro Genso, and White Album, and Jujo Romanica. It has no fucking clue what this is, does it? Even Mal is like, I don't know. It's a fucking show. I don't know. Watch something. Da Huaozi Xiaonian Yu. Cool. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Cool. Yin Yan Yong Heng. Animated adaptation of Ir Gen's novel of the same name. Cool. Shout out to fans of that novel, I guess. Whoop. We get this channel that nonstop plays B movies and sometimes The Outer Limits. I don't think I'm unfamiliar with Outer Limits, I think. Ore wo Suki Nano wa Omai Dake Ka Yo Oritachi no Game Set. The original video anime episode will serve as the final chapter to the television series, focusing on the rivalry between the background character Amatsuyu Kisaragi and Yasuo Hazuki, the protagonist. Okay, so actually, I'm gonna be honest. The idea of the final, like, opponent of a series, and I don't know if this is what this is, but the idea that the final opponent for the main character is a literal background character who came the fuck out of nowhere sounds amazing. Probably not, like, probably I'm willing to bet the main character calls himself, like, a background character, and he's finally going off against his, like prodigy rival, which is probably what it's actually about. But I love the idea of the main character in a fucking in a fight or a tennis match, I think, against some fucking rando who's just unstoppable, and there was no lead up. He's just invincible for some reason. Oh shit! This is actually the final episode of Are You the Only One Who Loves Me? Oh, interesting. Which means I'm probably right, but I do want to watch it. So, especially if it's the final episode. Mixley focuses on sci-fi and horror, but occasionally it plays poorly dubbed karate and kung fu movies. Gotcha. Planetarian Snow Globe is based off of a visual novel. The OVA will feature a prequel to the short story Snow Globe, which debuted as part of the light novel volume, but that bundled with the limited edited version of the original PC game. Yeah, you can actually get this game on Steam. So if you want, go get it on Steam. The Outer Limits is a sci-fi show from the 60s, by the way. Oh, I've never heard of it. Kabuki Cho Sherlock OVA. This is related to Kabuki Cho Sherlock, which we've definitely read because it was fall 2009, and we definitely didn't think it was interesting the first time, so I'm not going to reread it now. Violet Evergarden movie. Okay, yeah, so this actually got delayed because of the fire. Violet Evergarden is really fucking good, though. Not unbelievably good, but it is very good. And it's fucking gorgeous. I mean, it's fucking KyoAni just I mean, look at this screenshot. Fucking Violet Evergarden is KyoAni waving their dick in your face, and you love it. You love that KyoAni dick. So we're gonna add that fucker. Heaven's Feel movie 3. Obviously, I already added that. This is the final 3 of the Fate Stay Night Heaven's Feel movies. Given movie. This is a Shonen Ai movie about Given, which I don't think we ever have read. I'm unfamiliar. Oh, this is the summer 2019 one. Okay, so I have read this. And we didn't add it, so it didn't interest me. But it's apparently a pretty well-rated Shonen Ai, so if you like boys love, go check out the Given movie, I guess. Shinjeki no Kyojin Chronicle. The compilation film will recap the anime's 59 episodes from seasons 1, 2, 3. They're gonna shove 59 episodes into a fucking movie? That sounds like a goddamn train wreck. I mean, granted, nothing actually happens in Attack on Titan, but that doesn't... I guarantee you, if you're an Attack on Titan fan, this is going to be a suboptimal way to watch this fucking show. It had some neat makeup and props. Okay. There's no fucking... I mean, you could fit the 59, like... You could fit the plot and events into a movie, but it would not... I don't think it would be an enjoyable experience. I think it would be a goddamn nightmare, frankly. Ugh. I feel like those were referenced, the last ones, I feel like these were referenced in an episode of Jeremy Neutron. Umbe no Estranger. There's nothing wrong with liking another guy. To be in the arms of the person I love, I thought that was an unattainable dream. On an island off the coast of Okinawa, 2 young men meet on a beach. Shun Hashimoto is gay and aspires to be a novelist. He's interested in Mio Chibana, a somber high school student, and starts to flirt with him. Day by day, the two of them grow closer, but then suddenly, Mio decides to leave the island. 3 years later, Mio returns and approaches Shun with the words, "I've thought about it for the past 3 years. I like you, Shun, even if you're a guy." However, when faced with the prospect of finally becoming lovers with Mio, Shun can't take the first step towards commitment. This tantalizing love story about a gay novelist and a younger part-time worker. Okay. You ever see the Attack on Titan live-action movie? It was awful. Didn't they fight with, like, tanks and shit? Okay. Immediate issue with this. Just from a... Oh, shout out to fucking Coca-Cola. Just from a standpoint of a guy coming back and being like, yo, I'm okay with you being a dude. Let's get together. And then he's like, oh, you actually want to date me? Oh, no. Oh, I can't do that. It sounds like they got you right to the edge of the will they, won't they, and instead of delving into the romantic relationship between these two characters, they're like, what if we just fuck with the audience and hold off on showing it the entire goddamn time, and then in the end, they do become a couple, because isn't that better? That's awful. No. Either fucking do a will they or won't they, or have them together, fucking commit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't pull that shit. Do not pull that shit. How young? Yaoi has this massive age problem. He was in high school before, and he left for 3 years. And high school in Japan only lasts for 3 years, so at least 18. He's at least 18, is what I will say about that. One of them is. One of them is clearly an adult man, but the other one is at least 18. Cud Wafter. This anime adapts Kei's visual novel Cud Wafter, which is a terrible name, which follows the romantic relationship between Riki Naue and Kudar Yavka Noomi from the game Little Busters. Oh, I've actually get recommended Little Busters all the time, believe it or not. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know anyone. I don't think I know anyone that's seen Little Busters. Nope. I don't know anyone that's seen Little Busters. Pop it a kiss. Friend me on Mal, by the way, if you want. Everybody friend me on Mal. I don't have enough friends. I'm lonely. Anyway. Little Busters. Apparently. Cudwafter. Terrible name. Nobody should ever call that. Hataraku Saibo. Sakiyo no Teki. Futatabi. Kareda no Naka wo Cho Osawagi. Theatrical episode will cover the events of the 5th volume of the manga. So this is just a Hataraku Saibo movie. I didn't realize it was David production. And that looks like Cancer. So it looks like Cancer has come back. All right. Looking forward to Cancer. Shikanoo. The Deer King. Interesting. Van is the head of a group of soldiers who expected to die fighting for their lands against a large empire looking to incorporate their home into its kingdom. Instead of diving, however, Van is taken as a slave and thrown into a salt mine. One night, a pack of strange dogs attacks the salt mine and a mysterious illness breaks out. During the attack, Van takes the opportunity to escape and he meets a young girl. Elsewhere, rumor is spreading that only immigrants are coming down with this mysterious illness. The medical scientist Hosal risks his life to search for a cure. Doctors also study a father and child who seem to survive the illness. The novel tells the interconnecting stories and bonds of those who fight against a cruel fate. That sounds kind of interesting, actually. That actually could be interesting. What's the, historical novel? I don't know. That could be worth a watch. I'll put it on the watch list and then we'll see if we get into it later on. That's what we'll do. Okay, Doraemon movie 40, because of fucking course it's movie 40. Look, it's Doraemon. Like, if you don't know it, you're not gonna start it. I'll tell you that right now. Fucking what's going on? Oh shit! Now, it isn't weird when I go, so what weird stuff is Sack watching? Ah, yes, Milvant. Oh, shit. Yeah, live friend request from Maid. Shout out, Maid. Alright. Jintai no survival. Don't worry, now it's not weird when I go, what weird stuff is Maid watching? Let's see. Kago Kuyu manga survival. We have nothing on this. I actually have to mark this as red. Short promotional anime for the learning manga of the same name. Okay, cool. So this is like a kids show. That's fun. All right. Fushigi Dagashiya Zentendo movie, Suri Taiyaki. The movie will adapt the first volume following an 8-year-old boy, Kaiji, getting a mysterious snack that can make him fish taiyaki, Japanese shaped fish cake. Okay. That's certainly a thing that has been described to me right now. Fucking Mal uses Pinterest? I did not know that. Good to know. Special Sword Art Online Alicization War of the Underworld recap. Look, let's be honest. It's a fucking recap. I mean, what do you want from me? Let's see. Moranase, Seton, Gakuen Special. Come together to Seton Academy. You ever that English teacher manga girl from English textbooks in Japan? Yeah, problem was she was cute, so people made porn. Oh, yes! Yes, I do remember that. Yes. Because of, well, yeah, of course they did. I mean, this looks god awful. What the fuck? Okay, so this is related to the Wolf Academy thing I planned on watching. But why is the cover just a bunch of animals and a dude? There's something going on with that. And I'm not sure I am down. ReZero, Kara, Hajimeru, Break Time, second season. It's a series of comedic shorts featuring chibi versions of the character for the main show. I may or may not watch this. I don't know. We'll find out. Noah's Ark taken to the extreme. Oh my god, we got a fucking Kingdom Hearts game up in this bullshit. 22 divided by 7 to 8 plus 3 equals mystery. Okay, pi. Uh-huh. So it's 3.14. We'll just say pi. Actually, there's a pi symbol, right? So the title is pi to 11 equals question mark. What? What? 13th episode of the 6th Blu-ray volume. The episode centers on the story of Mikami Kimiki, Yuki Tojo, and Tsubumi Hiragi. What the fuck? We've apparently read this, but I'm gonna reread this. I know I never reread it, but that was before pi 8 plus 3 equals mystery came up. Miyu Takiagawa views the world from behind the safety of her banks, content with peacefully passing unnoticed through life. Reserved and timid, Miyu struggles to converse with or even smile at customers when at her part-time job. But she works tirelessly to support her mother and precious little sister Haru. It is a shock when a letter arrives from the entertainment company GIP announcing that she's been chosen as a candidate for the new project. Miyu decides to accept the invitation and heads to the meeting spot where the eccentric ensemble of candidates filter in, all summoned by their own letters. Not long after, the girls are escorted by a manager to a luxurious secret facility where it's explained that they must follow the mysterious directions of the Wall, whose orders are absolute. The 24th of December 2016 will see the birth of idols like no other. On that day, the group 22 divided by 7 will debut, whether or not Miyu and the other members are ready to take the stage. I would watch this if, and only if, genre was music and horror. That would be interesting. An idol horror show. Why don't they exist? What's wrong with reality? ARP, Backstage Pass, special. This is clearly an on-aired episode of the 4th volume Blu-ray of CD DVD of ARP Backstage Pass. I just want to say right now, this man is fucking gorgeous. Fucking look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at that. Look at that. All right. What do we got? What the fuck is this about? Absolutely. I also thought of Pink Floyd's The Wall. Yes. ARP is a dance and vocal group created by the latest AR technology. This group got their start with Avex, who are unique for their interactive concerts, which combine highly skilled song and dance routines with format that changes based on how much the fans are cheering them on. That sounds fucking awful as an anime. Like, in real life, it sounds great, but that sounds fucking terrible. Okay. Well, we've done it. What the fuck is this? And why is it being suggested to me? Look at this fucking art style. Someone went all out with that. That's actually kind of good. Shout out to whoever did War in the Pocket. 1989 was, maybe Hirohiko Mikimoto? I'm not sure. I'm not sure who did that. I don't know enough about anime production. But, okay, anyway. God, my fucking descriptions, my suggestions are just getting goddamn weird. What is this? Why is it recommending me Nichijou? I don't even like Nichijou. My recommendations are just getting progressively more weird as time goes on. I don't even like Magi. What are these recommendations? Mal, what is going on with you, buddy? What's with all this yaoi? I don't watch yaoi either. Why am I getting so many yaoi recommendations? Let's see. Gauchumon wa Usagi Desuka is the order or rabbit. Oh, I feel like we actually did read this. With the new year, new adventures come in the Rabbit House. Since their arrival at Cafe Koka Hoto has become accustomed to her new life as a waitress, even though Rabbit House is in the rabbit paradise she initially envisioned to be. Life is pleasant, and she enjoys spending time with both working and playing with her friends and fellow waitress, Chino Kafu, a cute middle school student with a fuzzy bunny companion, Tippy, and Rize Tadaze, a pig-tailed daughter of a soldier who is readily armed for any scenario, together with Chia Ujimatsu and Sharo Kirima, who also work at neighboring cafes in town. The Rabbit House crew gets involved in all sorts of crazy adventures. Throughout these adventures, the girls encounter troubled novelists, rival cafes, secret treasure, and alcoholic chocolates. Okay, yeah, so I feel like either I've been recommended this or we saw one of these come out relatively recently, and we ended up reading the description of what this is. Yeah, I feel like this has come up before. Yeah, it has. Okay. All right, so that's everything. So let's actually... So there wasn't a lot of options this year, and we certainly didn't add a lot. So let's see what we got. 1, 2... Honestly, I'm not even going to count that one. 1... Fuck it, 2... 3... 4... 5... 6... 7... 8... Pardon me. 9, 10... 10. 10 anime the entire season. That is nuts. Yeah, so if you've had a large backlog, I'm just gonna call it. It looks like 2020 is your year. 2020 appears to be your year to really make some headway on your backlog. Where am I at right now? I'm at 431. Time to fucking get to work on that bullshit. But yeah, I think that's the end of the stream, honestly. I think we done did it. We got some good DSX going. We did picking shows. It was a good time. Just a general fun time. I think I'm going to close this out now. Um, not much. Not much on on the list, or not much that came out this year, because there's certainly not a lot that has come out. It's just like it's a good time to catch up. That's one thing. Is it's definitely a good time to catch up. But yeah, had a good time. Not much on Mal. Not okay. Hang on. Let's clarify. Not much on Mal, as in being listed for the summer season, or not much on my plan to watch list, because both of those statements are accurate. One thing I might do at one point is like go through all of the years, do like extra streams for them. Worth watching this season. Oh, definitely agree on that. Yeah, no, there's not a lot this season. Period. I believe summer is usually a pretty slow season anyway, and with the virus and the lack of production time, it's just a whole lot of fucking nothing. Um, but yeah, but that's okay. We don't look. There's plenty of anime. Everyone just take a breath this year. Just have a and really get that backlog down, all right? I'm going to try and get down to 300 by the end of the year. I'm not going to try that. Well, we'll see what happens. I don't know. But yeah, I think I'm collabing with John tomorrow, probably on Dark Souls 2. So we'll be back Sunday to maybe finish out Dark Souls 3, and then back with Mass Effect Mondays. And yeah, once we get on with that, it'll be Fist and North Star, and then Digital Devil Saga. So look forward to that. Hope everyone had a good time. See you soon. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fucking download and edit these streams. Have a good night, everyone. Bye bye.